So my name's Richard Hayward. I own Monaro Timber and Joinery, and we specialise in selling custom timber products that we both manufacture and trade, and then with that there's a range of consumable products that we provide, namely the Mirka range. The big thing that we looked for was to have a product that I could back and support in my own workshop before we sold it to my clients. Yeah, so we were just distributing a range of abrasives for a long time, 2-3 years beforehand, that weren't the Mirka range, and we were using them in our workshop. And then when the guys from Best Abrasives came down and gave us a demo, we were trying it for 2 to 3 months and found there was some massive improvements in our shop. We halved our throughput time on our products, and we dramatically reduced the consumables that we had to use. And from that point we said, look, it's a no-brainer to put on the shelf and sell to our customers. Yeah, so when we first brought Mirka on board, Best Abrasives helped us. The best thing is that stock's always available, so we can get our replacement stock in a couple of days, and we're not letting our customers down. So in the day-to-day with our manufacturing, we're producing a large range of timber products. We're doing a lot of timber bench tops, custom front doors. That all gets processed through from 80 grit up to typically 180 grit, and then some products we take through to 2000 when the finish requires it. So we've got all of our guys working through a range of different processes. Typically we split up our team so that one half produces, one half does the sanding and polishing, but they all get stuck in and get the job done. Our typical customer base with the Mirka range at the moment, our main focus is in the timber trade because of obviously our background. So we sell to a lot of timber flooring installers, but we also sell to the local joiners. They're using it for their shaker doors and their timber bench tops as well. So one of the big differences that we found between Mirka and the other abrasives that we're using in the past is the cost of the product that we're getting. We specifically use the Galaxy range. The price point where that one lands in, we get a dramatically improved performance compared to what we were using previously. The ceramic technology is infinitely better than what we were using before, and it comes in at a better price point. So we're far more efficient with our processes. Our labour is right down and costs are down as well. Before we started to put the Mirka range onto market, we spent a couple of months testing the product in our shop. We went through our processes and compared our old product with the new one and did some head-to-head comparisons. What we found is that we had a 5 grit system which we could cut down to a 2 grit system. So straight away there's 3/5 of the consumables that we eliminated, and then the labour included with that. So we dropped a dramatic time out of the process and saved some serious money. When we first did the testing at the beginning, we were given some tools to play with as well, and we were comparing them with some of the other brands that we've used in the past. And initially it was a little bit slow to take it up. They were very comfortable with what they were using, but they got to the point now where those sanders stay on the shelf, and it's exclusively Mirka in the shop now. Yeah, so typically with our ordering, we're going through several $1,000s of product at a time, and it gets here in a couple of days. It's quite quick. It's really easy and efficient to deal with the guys at Best Abrasives. When we bring a new product range into the mix that a new client wants to use that isn't one that the guys in Sydney stock regularly, they then bring that into their core range and then maintain a stock of that to make sure that we go back to a couple of day turnaround. And I've also found that even if we have little orders, $100 here or there, they still get treated the same as the big ones, and they come through just as quickly and efficiently as we hope and need.